All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice, Too Easy. That's Trice, number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on there. We just hit 500 followers today. I'm fucking hyped. I've been trying to get to 500 followers on Twitter for a while, so I appreciate it. Also, we did hit the $1,500 or $1,500 sub mark on YouTube. So, $50 giveaway. I'll do it this Friday. To win, all you have to do is comment on this video, thumbs up it. I'll pick the winner from the comments in this video, okay? So, $50 giveaway this Friday. I'll do $25 to 2 different people. Which, shit, if you got a $100 bankroll, that's a quarter of a bankroll. You know, that's pretty damn good. Shit, you got a $1,000 bankroll, that's a bet. Who won't take a free bet? So, comment, thumbs up the video. I'll be doing the giveaway this Friday. Okay, so, also, in the description of my videos, Patreon, $5 option, $10 option. Guys, there's no benefit. People ask me all the time, what's the benefit of the Patreon? There's none. It's just, hey, here's $5 a month, here's $10 a month for giving me an insight, for taking time and effort to make these videos, and for giving me some entertainment every day, because I know it takes a lot of your time. That's it, right? Anything that I go to that I like, I support. I try to give them 5, 10, whatever type of subscription they got. That's all it is. There's no benefit. You want to support a motherfucker, do it. If you got extra money, do it. If you don't. It's all good. My picks will always be free. Okay, guys? And then also, Outlier is in the description as well. You get a 7-day free trial if you use my link. Quite a few of you have signed up for it. I'm glad, because you need this to be successful, especially if you're a parlay guy. Okay, so we'll review yesterday, going to the straights, the player props, and the parlays. You motherfuckers about to kill me, man. There's a goddamn lynch mob coming after me when I didn't do parlays for a couple days. Motherfuckers like, where the parlays at, bitch? So, all right, goddamn, motherfucker, the parlays is coming, okay? And I got a few of them today that I'm cooking up that I like, because y'all motherfuckers was not happy the parlays was missing, okay? So, yesterday, I think we went 14 wins, 13 losses. I did hit a parlay that I put on Twitter, so my day was great, but if you didn't do parlays, you probably up a unit. So Adam Bumball Duvall, under 1.5 check. Phillies by 2 check. Pirates lost, whatever. Skeens got yeeted finally. It was coming. You know, everybody has a bad day. He was due. Edward Olivares, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, check. Reds and Red Sox, under 9.5, missed. Reds money line, missed. I mean, goddamn, the Red Sox did come back and win that, didn't they? Yeah, I had no business. Lodolo got cooked finally. Sure. White Sox Tigers game. I mean, the Tigers scored 9 runs. They just started yeeting it was just ridiculous. They scored 6 runs in 6 games, and last night they do that bullshit. It's the night I go all in on them playing like shit. They go crazy. So White Sox lose, under 8.5, misses in like the second or third inning. Zach McKinstry, Winslow Paris, Cole, all their players hit. So this was just bad. Then Blue Jays Guardians game came, and I was like, hey, waitress, check, please. First started checking shit off. So Guardians money line, Guardians team total, Tyler Freeman, George Springer, checked all of them off. So full sweep. Orioles money line, Jeremy Pena, Cardinals money line. I love that. I love that read. I really read that game well. Check. Royals, I'm so done with them. They the coldest damn team. They might be the coldest team in baseball. Nats Rockies, Nats money line. Thank God they were able to pull it off. First 5 missed. Jake Irvin, under 6.5 hits allowed. Check that. Brent Doyle, under 1.5. Check. Twins, Athletics, match under 1.5. Check. Royce Lewis, over 1.5 bases. Couldn't get it finally. He's hit it so much, and yesterday just couldn't do it. Brewers money line, plus 115. I love the Brewers read as well. So anyways, 14 wins, 13 losses. One winning day, 1 even day. 0 losing days so far. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, fuck it. It's okay. You know, days like that where you're almost even or you're like slightly positive, it sucks, but you got to take the cruise with straight A. At least we went up slightly. All right, so let's do today's straights. So, Guardians-Orioles game. We got Tanner Bybee, Cade Povich. So, I backed Cade Povich's last start. It wasn't his best, but he still didn't. I think he only gave up 3 runs, but he got hit. He got hit quite a bit. That being said, Tanner Bybee's been very, very good. Like, he's been fucking dominant. So, this is a tough game to cap, but what has been consistent is the Guardians team total over 3.5. They keep scoring 4 runs. They just keep scoring 4 runs, guys. If you look at their recent games, I'm gonna just keep betting this till it loses. I keep profiting from it. 6 runs, 7 runs, 6 runs, 6 runs, 8 runs, 5 runs, 6 runs. They've hit this. I mean, they're hitting it. They've hit it 7 games in a row. So I'm just gonna keep on betting the Guardians team total until it misses. So yeah, I mean, until that gets cooked, I see no reason not to take it. This is where I'd be at, but also if I had to pick, I'd pick the Guardians money line. Phillies, Tigers, Aaron Nola, Casey Mize. Aaron Nola's been weird, man. I don't know. I don't like this game. I don't know what the Tigers are going to do. I really don't know what the Phillies are going to do, but you got the Phillies. If you want to take them, you got to take them at minus 185. And after the Tigers coming off that performance where they just put up like 9, 10, 11 runs, however many it was, do you really want to fade them after that hot-ass game they just played, even if they are versus Aaron Nola? It makes me nervous because when the Tigers' bats are hot, they look like the best offense, but when they're cold, they just look like the worst. They're so confusing to me. I hate fucking betting the team. Phillies have been kind of weird. I'd fade it. If I had to pick, I guess Tigers money line just for the value and in the over 8.5, but I'd just fade the game. Mariners Rays, Brian Wu, Taj Bradley. Taj Bradley's okay, but Brian Wu's a dog. We backed him last time. He got cooked. I get it, but I don't see him coming out there. He's had like 1 or 2 earned runs every single game. He got hit up last game. Fine. It happens. Eventually, you will have a bad day, right? So be it. That said, man, I don't think he does it twice in a row. I have no faith in the Rays, even though they have been hitting a little bit. The Mariners have too. Both these offenses have kind of heated up. You could also play the over at 7.5 at plus 100. But if Brian Wu comes out and pitches well, that's not going to hit. So, because I don't think the Mariners could score 7 themselves, 6, 7, and the Rays might score 2, but I don't know how many the Mariners score. So, I'd be on the Mariners first 5 or the Mariners money line. I don't see Brian Wu having another bad game. He got his bad game out of his system. He's going to be back to being a dog. Mariners should win pretty hard tonight. So, I'll be on the Mariners. Blue Jays, Red Sox, Chris Bassett, Tanner Houck. Tanner Houck's been good. Like, really, really good. But Chris Bassett, I like him. And the Blue Jays, the problem is the Red Sox, Tanner Houck's been great. The Red Sox bats, they're on fire right now. They're good. They're hard to bet against. Problem is you got to pay 170 to take them on the money line. I'm not going to pay 170 for anybody. Anyone. I'm not laying that much juice. So I damn sure can't back the Blue Jays at plus 145 though. The over and under is at 8.5. So that's hard to back as well because the Blue Jays do that shit they do where they get 0 runs. Can the Red Sox actually score 8? I doubt it's probably a 6-7 score game. This game's hard to cap. Just fade it. Stay away from it. If I had to pick, I guess the under. Reds, Pirates. Reds, you got Carson Spears versus Bailey Falter on the mound. Reds are looking very good. They're hitting the ball. They're playing decent. Their offense is kind of hard to fade right now. Pirates have been hitting and playing pretty damn well, too. I wouldn't mind the over, but it's at 9.5. I'm not taking that for anywhere. I just don't take overs. That's high. It's just crazy. Runs are hard to get. But the under 9.5 is at plus 100, and that's kind of scary too. I would just be on the Reds. The Reds, you can get them at minus 125. That's where I'm at. Carson Spears is solid. He's had some great performances. Better than Bailey Falter, in my opinion. These offenses are pretty similar, so when they're similar, I look at the pitcher. And I just think the Reds have been performing well. I don't necessarily like backing them, but in this game, I think it's a good, fair price for the better pitcher. Braves, Cardinals. Spencer Swellenbach, my boy. And then you got Lance Lynn, big belly Lance Lynn. I can't pick up a fucking bunt over my gut. I can't stand Lance Lynn. I'm not backing him. You can get the Braves for minus 125 because they got Swellenbach out there. First game he pitched, I said, guys, he's fucking good. He is a dog. And Braves seem to love him. They're sticking with him. They're giving him a lot of chances. I know they're working with him. His strikeout stuff's looking better. So I think the Braves win this pretty hard. If I didn't take the Braves money line, I'd also be on the over 8.5. Marlins and Royals. Guys, we're not going to overcomplicate things. I don't have to have a huge write-up for this. It's very simple. Royals are the coldest team in baseball right now. Any team plus 205 versus them I would take. I would take any team in the league right now at 205. But you're giving me the Marlins, who frankly, they've been doing okay. They've been hitting the ball decently. And if you look at Roddery, Munoz, here's the thing about him, guys. Is he good? No. Okay, fair. Did he get yeeted last time versus the Cardinals? Yes. But he also does have some good performances squeaked in there. I mean, 6 innings, 1 hit, 5 Ks, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Like, he has these times where he's brilliant and other times where he gets yeeted by the Dodgers, the Guardians, a hot Cardinals team. At this time, they were hot. I just don't think he's as bad as his stats seem. And you have the Royals just are terrible right now. They're the worst team in baseball right now. They are the coldest team in baseball. So I would bet anyone at plus 205 versus them. I don't need to overcomplicate it. The Royals suck right now. They're ice cold. Marlins are just always suck, but the Royals are completely ice cold. The Marlins at least can score. So I'm on the Marlins. Marlins money line. Marlins first 5 money line. Marlins first 5 plus 1.5. That means the Royals would have to be winning by 2 after the first 5. If you don't want to take all the risk and you want to protect your bankroll, just take the first 5 plus 1.5 versus the coldest offense in baseball. I mean, seriously, the Royals cannot score. They cannot buy a fucking win. They cannot score. You're getting them at plus 1.5 and minus 130. This is a phenomenal bet if you want a safe bet today. And I'm on the first 5 plus just plus 1 for plus 130. And Marlins to score 1 run in the first inning at plus 100. Not 1 run and then it could be 2-3. Just 1 run in the first inning exactly at plus 500. Okay? That's where I'm at for that game. Rangers and Brewers. You got Michael Lorenzen, Freddie Peralta. Guys, I'm on the Rangers here. Brewers have been pretty cold. They did just have a great game. I get it. But the Rangers have scored 4 to 6 consistently their past 5-6 games. They keep scoring. They keep playing well. They're looking much better. And the Brewers, to me, haven't. If you take a look at the Brewers recently, I know they are technically a better team, but they're like, here's how the Brewers are like beating the Angels, losing to the Angels, beating the Reds, losing to the Reds, beating the Blue Jays, losing to the Blue Jays, beating the Padres, losing to the Padres. They're so inconsistent and iffy and wishy-washy. Lately the Rangers are just consistently 4 to 6 runs and playing good baseball. So there's no way I'm laying a juice at minus 175 on the Brewers when I don't know what they're going to do. And frankly, they win, lose. Rangers just look very consistent. They look like an above average team right now at plus 135, plus 150 now. Yeah, you have to take that. And Michael Lorenzen's good and Freddie Peralta's solid, but I give a slight pitching edge to the Rangers. I think Michael Lorenzen's better than Freddie Peralta. So again, everything's telling me to bet the Rangers tonight, and that's what I'm doing. Dodgers and White Sox faded. I don't know what's going on with this game. I don't even want to talk about it. Faded. Under 8.5, but just fade it. I have nothing to say about this game. I'm completely avoiding it. You could take the Dodgers at minus 135, but everyone's on the White Sox. I don't fucking know, guys. Just fade it. Angels, Athletics. So if I had to pick, I'd pick the Athletics, but just fade the game. 2 teams, 2 shit teams. You don't know what they're going to do. The over's at 9.5. Who knows if they're going to hit or not? There's no money anywhere I checked. There's no world where you bet this game. There's nothing to talk about. These 2 teams suck, and who's going to watch them anyways? Just avoid it. Nats and Padres. Patrick, I get hit the fuck up Corbin and Matt Waldron. Just over 7.5 is a great bet here. 2 pitchers who are kind of bad. Patrick Corbin just gets yeeted every fucking time he pitches. Matt Waldron's okay, but he gives up some runs, 3-4 runs. Even their average ERA is above the 7.5 if you combined it. So to me, the over 7.5 minus 120 is a fair price, and I'm glad to take it. And then Cubs and Giants, guys, I just refuse to back the Cubs. You're never going to see me backing the Cubs. I fade them. They suck. I don't care. If they get hot, I'm still fading them. They're not good. Giants are a better team. Yeah, just give me the Giants. They're just better. Okay, guys? And Justin Steele's bad. Player props today. There's a lot. Tyler Freeman under 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. Stephen Kwan over 1.5 bases at plus 120. Yandy Diaz over 1.5 at minus 120. George Springer and Danny Jansen on the Blue Jays. I'm going to continue to fade them any chance I get as long as they keep giving me good prices. Stuart Fairchild to not score a run at minus 115 is fucking nuts. Lock this no matter what. Stuart Fairchild under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Edward Olivares under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Spencer Swellenbach, the Braves, the newer pitcher who they called up not too long ago, and he's a dog. Over 4.5 Ks and over 5.5 Ks versus the Cardinals, who have been on a strikeout spree. Yesterday they didn't, I get it, but since they've been on a strikeout spree, he's going to come in here and deal to them. They are not going to touch him. I'm very confident in this. Hell, I'd take him up to 8. If you got FanDuel or something, I don't use it, but if you want to run that bitch up as high as it'll possibly let you go, I would take it. I'd take him at 9, 10 Ks tonight. I am dead serious. If they let you ladder his Ks way up to 7, 8, 9, please take it. He's going to go crazy. Okay? Marlins Royals, Miguel Garcia under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Taylor Ward for the Athletics and Angels under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Then, of course, Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. You know how I do. I fade him every chance I get. And Nico Hoerner under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at plus money. Yeah, you're fucking crazy. We're all over that. Okay, guys? Parlays. All right, so enjoy, guys. I put a lot of time into these parlays today, and I think we're going to crack them. I'd play all these if you can. But be responsible and fund your parlays separate from your bankroll. Okay, guys? So if you have your bankroll and you have $20 that you can spare, Upload the $20 and use that for the parlays. If you have $100 spare, use that for the parlays. Do not use your bankroll. Okay. Royals, Salvador Perez, under 2.5 hit runs RBIs. Orioles, Heston, under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Blue Jays, George Springer, under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Athletics, Max Schumann, under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Another one, Blue Jays, Danny Jensen, under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Giants, Austin Slater, under 1.5. Braves, Orlando Avera, under 1.5. Reds, Tyler Stevenson, under 2.5. Plus 841. Reds, Stuart Fairchild, under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Royals, Miguel Garcia, under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Guardians, Tyler Freeman, under 1.5. And Nico Hunter, under 1.5. Plus 1707 for this play right here. This is fucking crazy. And guys, by the way, for these parlays, Outlier is in my description, 7-day free trial. Guys, I like to organize it by the last 20 games so I know what their average is. But if you look, I pretty much just want, in the last 20 games, I want it to be hitting 80-ish to 70 to 80% of the time. Then I want 80% or better in the last 5 and 10. So this is 20 games, 10 games, 5 games. This is the percent these lines have hit. Salvador Perez, 90% of the time he hits his line. He's in the parlay. Max Schumann, 80% of the time, 100%, 90% last 10. He's in the parlay. Pete Crow Armstrong, 80%. Head-to-head, he's never hit it. 80% of the time this hits. You can view these. There is no better way to put together some motherfucking parlays than looking at, okay, this is very likely to hit. So I put a lot of time in research and looked at the picture and the map. I went deep into it for these. But Outlier will show you all this. Shows you how they do versus left-handed pitchers versus right-handed pitchers. I mean, it shows you everything. Okay, guys, another parlay. I did a big slate guess. Why not? You should always try. Phillies, Mariners, Reds, Red Sox, Braves, Dodgers, Brewers, Athletics, Padres, Giants, plus 26,297. And lastly, a little dinger for you boys. Gunnar Henderson, home run. Gunnar Henderson, home run. Trey Turner, home run. Ke'Bryan Hayes, home run. Logan Ovey, home run. And C.J. Abrams, home run. Plus 453,782. I think I put $5 on it and it pays $15,000. So I figure why not? And then I put $13 on this one. It paid $3,400. 5 paid $22,000 on this. So fuck it. Maybe it hits, maybe it don't. Maybe a couple hit and we can get a nice cash out. Fuck it. Okay. So my plays today. These are what I'm playing, guys. Guardians team total over 3.5. Tyler Freeman under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Stephen Kwan over 1.5 bases. Mariners and Rays. Mariners money line. Yandy Diaz over 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Blue Jays and Red Sox. George Springer under 1.5. Danny Jensen under 1.5. Reds Pirates. Reds money line. Stuart Fairchild under a run. Stuart Fairchild under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Edward Olivares under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Braves Cardinals. Braves money line. Schwellenbach 5K. Schwellenbach 6Ks. Guys, ladder. If FanDuel lets you take that motherfucker at 10Ks, take it. However high it lets you go, take it. You will be so happy you did. I think. I hope. Don't quote me on that. Marlins Royals. Marlins money line. Marlins first 5 money line. Marlins first 5 plus 1.5 plus 1. Marlins exact first inning runs at 1 plus 500. Miguel Garcia under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Rangers Brewers. Rangers money line. Taylor Ward under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Pete Crow Armstrong under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Nico Hunter under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Bow. Let's get out of here with a big ass bag ready to crack these folks.